Hello, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Todd Slaney. I am an academic success counselor with our nursing programs here at Pima College. I'd like to start by introducing you to your advising team. We have Jackie Karcher, who works with students with the last names A through H. We have Dee Dee Denogen, who works with students with the last names I through Q. And then myself, Todd Slaney. I work with students with the last names R through Z. Please jot down our name and email so that you can reach out to us for future academic planning. We also have Carla Garcia, who is an academic success counselor who works with our current nursing students and assists them with personal counseling and special initiatives through our nursing department. We have Leah Martinez, who works as our enrollment advisor. Many of you may have already been in contact with Leah Martinez. Leah Martinez can help new students understand their placement scores, what they need to complete as far as enrollment steps, and can also help you enroll in your first semester of courses. So I'll leave this up for just a moment so that you can jot down our contact information. Now that you have that information written down, I'm going to move on to explain all of our nursing programs briefly here at Pima College. Pima College has a certified nursing assistant program that is offered in a 5-week format so that a student can finish that certificate and work as a certified nursing assistant. We also have an LPN program, which is a licensed practical nurse. That is a 12-month program that a lot of students enjoy, and they can get off to work quite quickly and work as an LPN. For today's purposes, we're going to focus on our RN program, or what we like to call our ADN program, our Associate Degree of Nursing. However, we do have concurrent enrollment programs so that a student may complete a BSN at ASU or NAU, and then Grand Canyon University's concurrent enrollment program is for those who already have a bachelor's degree so that they can work concurrently on an MSN, master's degree in nursing. You'll learn more about all of these programs in an information session. Going to talk to you briefly about the important resources that you have at your fingertips. My Pima is your hub for everything registration, financial aid, college resources. We also have embedded in the MyPima something called My Degree Plan. You will work with your academic advisor to do long-range academic planning in this program called My Degree Plan. The reason why you're here today is to understand your first semester courses and know how to register for them. Students new to college and who are pursuing our Associate Degree of Nursing program should focus on the courses listed on the left-hand side during their first semester. The first course that we suggest for most students is Biology 156 IN. Students may also choose, if they meet the prerequisite, to take Biology 201 IH. Bio 201 IH covers all of the content from Biology 156 IN and 201 IN and is an accelerated course. This course is for those who may have just graduated from high school and have a very solid understanding of biology or anatomy physiology. So one of those courses we suggest you take in your first semester. Every student should enroll in a writing course, whether that be Writing 90, Writing 101S, or Writing 101. This is dependent on your placement scores. We do suggest each student take a mathematics course depending on their placement score. Next, you may need reading 091 if that is what your placement is suggesting. If you have tested into reading 112, that is not a required course. That actually signifies that you meet college level reading requirements. So really depending on your score, whether you need a reading course or not. Lastly, we suggest students begin with Psychology 101, which is a support course for our Associate Degree of Nursing program. It's important to take a look at prerequisites versus co-requisites. Before you register for classes, you want to make sure that you meet the prerequisite for that course. So what a prerequisite is a course or placement score that you need before you can enroll in that class. So for example, Writing 101 is the prerequisite for Writing 102. An example of a co-requisite is a course that has to be taken at the same time. So, for example, if you placed into Math 092 Intermediate Algebra, you would be required to take Math 092 LB or Math 92 Lab at the same time. Some important things to know about class registration is understanding the following 7 things and how to find those on the class schedule. The first is a unique number called the CRN number. Each course has a unique CRN or course registration number as listed by number 1. Number 2 is the meeting days or times. If you are taking a course that meets in person, hybrid, or virtually, they will have certain days and times in which they meet. The third is how is that course taught or the modality? Whether it's taught in person, virtual, online, or hybrid, you will see the status listed. Number 4 is the status of the course. So the status for this course is open. And that actually, if you look at number 5 at the same time, the status is open because the number of seats shows 22 of 22 seats available. So every seat in that class is still available. The status will change to closed once that class is full. Number 6 refers to approval needed or additional fees. Sometimes there's faculty approval for a course, so you'll want to check for that, or if there are additional fees required for a course. And lastly, you'll see number 7 is where you will be able to click on the info button and see the prerequisite or the co-requisite required for the course. What you've all been waiting for is how to register for courses. I'm going to show you the easiest way to register for courses today. Give me just a moment and I will move over my Pima account to the screen. From your Pima account homepage, let me get there real quick. You will go to the Student tab, come down to Register and Pay, and then choose Register for Credit Classes. Now choose Register for Classes, and then choose the term that you would like to register for. So for today's purpose, we're going to choose Fall 2021, and then choose Continue. From this screen, you're going to enter your search criteria. So I'm just going to look up 2 courses today. Biology 156 IN and Psychology 101. As you can see with psychology, you have the choice between the general psychology course or the honors content course. So I'm going to choose general psychology. You'll also notice you can choose the method in which the course is taught. So you can choose in-person, hybrid, online, and if you scroll down, there's virtual options. For today's purposes, I'm going to leave that blank. If you chose in-person courses or hybrid courses, you can certainly choose the course that you would like, I'm sorry, the campus that you would like to take those at. But again, I'm going to leave that blank for today's purposes. When I hit search, the first thing that you'll notice is the Biology 156 courses are listed. And then you're going to see, if you scroll to the bottom, we actually have 7 pages that we can look at. What I like to encourage students to do is have them choose per page and then come down to 50 per page. And we'll probably just have 2 or 3 pages to sort through, which is a little bit easier. Course registration listed here. Method that the course is taught, the campus in which the course is taught at, and then I would always suggest expanding this date range, and I'll show you why in just a moment. So you're going to see hybrid courses, in-person courses, and then if we scroll down here to the bottom, you'll see online courses for Biology 156. You'll note that hybrid and in-person courses do have a certain day and time that they meet. So pay close attention to the days and times that each course meets. As you can see, this hybrid course taught at Desert Vista campus is Wednesday only on campus in the evening from 5:45 to 8:20. There are still 8 seats remaining for this course. Let's look at this course here, taught in person at the West Campus on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11:15 a.m. to 1:55 p.m. One thing to note is that this course is full. So there are 0 seats remaining of 24. And you'll notice that 1 student has added themselves to this wait list. You may choose to add yourself to a wait list. However, that is not a guarantee that you will be able to enroll in the course. And then lastly, you'll see that online courses do not have a certain day or time that they meet. You will keep up with the pace of the course based on the course syllabus. The other thing that I'd like to point out are these date ranges, okay? So for most of these courses on the top here that are in person or virtual, you will see that they begin in mid-August and end mid-December. So those are 16-week courses. If you come down to these online courses, you're going to see that, let's first look at this one, that this course begins mid-August, but it ends mid-October. That is an 8-week course. So don't accidentally sign up for an 8-week course if you would like a full-term course. And then just above that, you'll see that this course that I have highlighted begins in October and ends in December. 8-week courses are accelerated and they always cover 16 weeks worth of content. So keep that in mind when you're enrolling in courses. Same thing applies for Psychology 101 courses. You're going to see hybrid offerings, in-person offerings, and then at the end, online offerings. So how do you sign up for a course once you know which course you'd like to enroll in? So for this purpose, I would like to enroll in an in-person course for Biology 156 that meets full term Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I'm a morning person, so I want that 8:15 course. I look to make sure that I meet the prerequisite and that there is a seat remaining in this class. When there's a seat remaining, you may hit the add button. When you choose add, it drops it down here into your summary page. I apologize that I have these dropped classes here in my summary. I have done this example several times and I've added and dropped classes. You won't see those. So I've added Biology 156 And that course, if you look on the left-hand side, it actually gives me the tentative schedule so that I do not overlap another course with that course. So I like Biology 156 meeting at 8:15 in the morning and ending at 10:55. Before I hit the submit button and register, what I'd like to do is look at the options for my psychology courses. So if I would like to take an in-person psychology course on the same days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I find one that works well, like this course here at West Campus that meets Tuesdays and Thursdays, 12:45 to 2:10, I will then add that to my schedule. Okay, so if you check the schedule here, you'll see that I'll have a nice lunch break between, roughly 11 o'clock to 12:45. And if that looks perfect to you, what you do is you hit the submit button, and that will change the status to registered, and you have fully registered for those two courses. Now, if I need to change those courses and drop those courses, I will show you how that is done very quickly. You just go here and change the action to drop, hit submit, and you may choose another course, etc. Hope that was helpful. After you've registered for your classes, the next step is for you to attend a mandatory information session. That information for our RN program is signified by RN listed in parentheses, like this one listed on July 15th. So please go to the calendars and then nursing information session directly from our website and register yourself for a nursing information session. Again, a few other reminders after you register. You can view your schedule and buy your books by looking at your MyPima account under that student tab and then by choosing academics. You must meet your tuition payment deadlines. If you're using financial aid, you would go to MyPima Students and then your financial aid tab to begin working on your financial aid requirements. If you're using veterans benefits, MyPima Students Veterans. And if you're paying out of pocket, you would go to MyPima Students, register and pay, and then follow the directions through My Account Manager. We always encourage you to check your MyPima email for important Pima Community College information. We do have video tutorials, which can be found on Pima's website, like how to navigate digital spaces like D2L, which is Desire to Learn, and where you will be accessing your course content. We're here to help you through all your steps in your journey at Pima Community College. So we want to make sure you stay on track. I will leave this last screen up so that if you did not get your assigned academic advisor's contact information, you can write that down. Thank you again so much for joining me today. I hope this information was helpful. We look forward to hearing from you soon.